guys, welcome to my channel. This is Game On with Grandma. Alright guys, so I gotta do this quick because it's already 8:07 and I still gotta make my supper. So, okay, long story short. Yesterday I went fishing and I froze to death. But I'm kind of glad that it was cold. At first, when I went out, it was freezing. I could not feel my hands. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning when I went fishing. Might have been 9 or 10, but my hands were cold. So I ended up coming back home. My fingertips, I couldn't feel my fingertips. I was so cold. So I made lunch and then I went back out and I thought, now that it's 42 degrees, it'll be warmer. It was not warmer. Because the wind picked up and the wind was like, I don't know, close to 15, 20 mile an hour winds. And every time I threw my line in, it would go this far. The wind would just blow it back. I think I stayed there for like, I don't know, 25 minutes. And I said, I'm done. I'm packed it up. I just left. But, I actually, the day before that, I caught 2 catfish. They were little ones. And I felt so bad for the last one I caught because he literally gobbled that hook. And I had a little bit of hard time, getting the hook out. And I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Fish. I am so sorry. And, so anyways, I got my poles back behind me. I'm going to move out of the way. I got the little pole down there. I don't even know if you guys can see that. It's like really little. And then I got my big pole. And I bring both of them. One's for bass, one's for catfish. I got sardines at the grocery store. I was looking for frozen fish, the regular fish. And they didn't have any. So I was looking for liver. They don't have that either. So I got the canned sardines and I put them in a baggie that, of course, you guys know I get my baggies at Dollar Tree. So I put the sardines in a baggie and I put it in the freezer and I kind of laid it out flat. I was trying to do it where I wouldn't crunch them up. I want to try to be able to kind of thaw them out a little bit. Before I put them on a hook. I don't want them mushy because I think it'd be really hard for me to fish like that. And I don't know if I should use a bobber for them or not. I don't know. But I got, anyways, I used 1 can of sardines with flour. And I mixed flour and everything with the sardines and scrunched it up. And yeah, I had to use gloves. Now they have gloves at Dollar Tree. And I usually use those. But I think what I'm going to do, because I waste them so quickly, I think I'm going to get like just regular like dishwasher gloves. And then just bring something where I can wipe whatever off my gloves. But I mean, there's a lot of bags and you don't have to mess with cleaning them or rinsing them off. You just pull it off and you're done. So we'll see how that goes. But tomorrow I'm going to go catfishing at first. I got my mini. Oh, good. It quit charging so I could show you guys. I have this. It's a little camera and it fits in this waterproof case. And then I have a thing that goes on the front of me that I will be, I'll be wearing, and this will be on my chest. Now, I noticed that I was able to fix the settings and everything, on the camera because I wanted to make sure that, that I was going to be able to record for a certain period of time instead of like just a couple of minutes. And, I wanted to be able to see how long I can record. So it's like 5 minutes, and then the battery lasts maybe 30 minutes. So what I'll probably do is like I'll record different sections. I'll record, when I throw it in, and then I'll let you guys either I'll let the camera run, or I can just stop it, and then when I get a fish, I could record me reeling it in and you guys seeing me. Because I know a lot of people do that. But this will be my first time. One of my long fishing pole, I am going to be hunting for bass, and I am going to use a Senko worm. And I don't have a lot of bass hooks, so I had to use a different hook. I mean, it's kind of like a bass hook, but I plan on using the long green worm. I've watched so many videos on how to rig them up and everything. I don't know. I think I'm going to do my action camera if I'm bass fishing, and then I'll do my other camera. I have my batteries charging now. I'm not sure how good my batteries are because I have one battery that I cannot find. So I wasn't able to charge all 4 batteries that came for my camera. Me and my son on the first, we got to go to Walmart. I got to get his fishing light. First thing I do is I have to, get his fishing license, and then pay for other stuff, bills and all that good junk. And then once that's done, then me and him are going to head to Walmart. I need to get a few things at Walmart, fishing related, of course. And then I found out, I was looking to find out where to find minnows. And I found at a pet store, they have them for 20 cents a fish. So I'm just like, oh yeah, buddy. Because most of the bait shops near me, they're way too far. They're like 4 or 5 hours. And it's like, yeah, right. I can't walk that long. But usually it takes about an hour to walk to Walmart. As you guys know, I don't drive. I don't have a car. I wouldn't be able to afford it anyway, with the insurance and all the other stuff that goes with it. But if you guys notice, my lights are red. Yes, my colorful ones are over there. I'm afraid if I move the lights, like I got a whole little section over there that has gone out. So I'm not sure how long they're going to last. Every time I take them down and try to move them, then some lights go out. So I'm just going to leave them. I promise I'm not Satan. So, but I use this instead of using regular lights. I mean, I do have regular lights. I just don't like to use them because it only lights up a certain area in your home, and I just think it's annoying. And these don't hurt my eyes, and, I normally do my stuff anyway. But I've been playing a lot of Far Cry Primal. Yeah, Far Cry Primal. I almost forgot the name of it. But yeah, I was playing a little bit of that. I started playing Resident Evil 4 again, too. But I noticed not too many people are interested in it, which is shocking because it's the brand new, Resident Evil 4. But, yeah, if you guys didn't know, I played the brand new Resident Evil 4. My son bought it for me. He's such a sweetheart. I love him. I love him even if he doesn't get me anything. But there's one thing he didn't do, though. Just kidding. But, yeah, I plan on going fishing tomorrow, and I'm hoping to be able to record. I got both chargers charging. That way, if my camera dies, I can charge it real quick. Won't be a problem. It usually takes about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes to fully charge. And a half hour for continuous play, I should say. So we'll see tomorrow on what I decide to do. I will test my camera to find out how long it's going to last, because I'm using my son's Duracell batteries, the 2 Duracell batteries, because for some reason, he says they don't keep full charge because he had to replace them all the time in his controller. So we plan on picking up batteries. We always get rechargeable. I always have to, because we go through so many batteries. But after a while, rechargeable batteries, they only last for maybe a year, year and a half. Usually, I get a big, huge pack of generics, but they ended up being worse. And at Walmart, you can get them for like $10. They're like 9 something. I get the generic. These are the batteries that I've gotten at Walmart. These ones are the best. I love these ones. These are Rayvac, I think. Raymac? Yeah, Rayvac. These are the ones that I bought for my Quest. Because these ones, they actually held more of a, what do you call it? When you're connecting, they connect better. These ones, a lot of times it couldn't notice my controller, so I use these ones for my headset. And then I use the Rayvac for my Xbox. It's funny because my son, for the longest time, he was having trouble opening his battery compartment for the back of his controller. And I thought it was funny because I could open it just like that. And he's just like, So now I think he's okay with doing it. I think he was kind of like, I don't know. But I hope you guys like this video. I'm hoping and praying that everything works out tomorrow, where you guys can see me catching some fish. I'm not sure how well the camera, this little GoPro type thing, I got it for $20 on eBay. Long as it records some video and it turns out A-okay for me. I had to take out my SD card from my Switch, because my other SD card, for some reason, it says it's writable or something, and I can't figure it out. I've tried everything. I've watched videos and I'm done. But I've been watching bass videos for a long while. And I think I've don't quote me on this, guys. Please don't quote me on this. But I'm new to bass fishing, so I really don't know what I'm doing. So, and I'll probably use my big camera, which will be strapped, on my chest. Well, not strapped, but hanging on my chest. Hopefully the video will turn out. I suck at doing camera stuff, so taking pictures of stuff, that works out great for me, because then I can, look at it. But with it hanging around my neck, I don't know how well that's going to turn out. But I hope you guys like this video. I'm hoping to have everything done tomorrow. When I get back, it's probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock, when the sun's almost going down. That's when I head home. It depends on how early I wake up in the morning, because I know the weather. You don't know the weather until the next day, because then they can, let you know, is it going to be partly sunny? Because, you could look a week in advance. Yes, that day is going to be great. And then that day comes up and there's rain or thunderstorms. So, yeah, you guys have a fantastic night. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. This is Grandma signing out. Adios, amigos. Doses. Bye-bye.